Okay, guys. So today we were looking at the 3.5 notes, and we were talking about the idea of constraints, objective functions, and feasible regions. So this is an example of an objective function, and the goal of an objective function is to allow us the chance to find a maximum or a minimum value given a certain amount of constraints, which are graphed, and then gives us this feasible region. So this is your feasible region. This is number 3 in your notes. I know I said I was going to do number 1 with you guys, but I felt after class maybe this is the best one. So what we want to do is we want to find the minimum or the minimum and maximum value for this feasible region, given the constraints that are graphed and given that objective function. So the first thing I'm going to do is identify all the order pairs of all the corners or the vertices of the shape that was formed by the inequalities that were graphed. So the first one I have is 0, 2. Right there. Check. I have 6, 4, which is another one. And I encourage you guys to look at this while you do some of the homework questions. Another one that I have is 1, negative 1. And then I have 4, negative 1. So after I graphed all the inequalities, which this I just graphed them for you, and it created this shaded area right here, I found all the intersection points between all the lines. And what I'm going to do with each of these points is plug it into this objective function. So I'm going to plug it into c equals x plus 5y. So I'm going to put 0 in place of x and 2 in place of y. So I have 0 plus 5 times 2. I'll do the same thing with this one. I'm going to put 6 in place of x and 4 in place of y. Then I'm going to do 1 in place of x and negative 1 in place of y. And then I'm going to put 4 in place of x and negative 1 in place of y. I'm going to just simplify it. When I do 0 plus 5 times 2, that gets me 10. 6 plus 5 times 2, or 5 times 4 gets me 26. 1 plus negative 5 gets me negative 4. And then 4 plus negative 5 gets me negative 1. So I'm looking for the largest value and the smallest value. So 6, 4, because it had 26, is my largest. This is my max. And then 1, negative 1, because it gives me a value of negative 4, is my min. I encourage you guys to help use this for questions 1 through 3, or 2 and 3 on your homework, and hopefully this will help. Thanks, guys.